It's December 6th. If you see right there, you can hardly see. Probably about 4 degrees Celsius, 22 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about 8:45. My glasses are foggy, so I can't see. Question of the day. Let's see. Question of the day. What was it? Oh, do you give your livestock your food leftovers from your meal? All right. I'm jiggling around over here. I put the food in the shed already, so it'll come right in here because it's cold out. Let's see, in here it says it's about 26. A few degrees warmer. Okay, we got bread, mashed potatoes, crushed egg shell, and leftover stew from the other day. My partner made a big pot of stew leftover from our leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. There's one of the bird feeders I put out for the birds. They don't seem to be interested yet. They might not realize it's a feeder. I just got a garage sale this past year. It was the first time I've used it. Oh, look at them. Maybe they like it. So I'm going to try and not cover. Got to get my glove on. Okay, this morning I saw deer tracks, possum tracks, and cat tracks. And, of course, bird tracks. And the light dusting of snow. I think we got light dusting last night. You see them? They like it. They're like, we'll eat the food if the birds don't. The birds, they seem to eat the sunflower seeds. And then they left the rest of it. So they have their picky birds. Where's Flash? There he is. There he is in there. Hopefully you can see that. It's pretty dark. It's not overcast today. So far the sun is shining. But boy is it cold. It's supposed to warm up, I think, starting Sunday. Tomorrow we're going to have, here in Hudson, we're going to get their food. They're going to have a craft show at our community center. I'm not going to be part of the craft show, but I will probably go over there. As long as the roads are okay, I'll go over there and shop, support. They had a ladies' night out tonight at the Legion, bingo, and local salespeople. I didn't want to be part of the local sales. It takes a lot to set up for that, and I never sell anything. I don't even make my vendor fees back. I'm not even near my vendor fees back. I might sell like a couple cat toys at that, and that's it. So I'm like, I'm not going this year. But I was going to go and support, not play bingo, but I was going to go shop the local vendors. But we're going to go to Adrian First Fridays. They're having a lot of stuff over there. Plus I want to see, they tell you I had a giving tree at the Gallery of Shops. If you're in Adrian, go to the Gallery of Shops. I have a giving tree giving out candy canes, small candy canes, and cat toys. But we're going to go there tonight for First Fridays, and while we're there, we're going to see if my tree needs to be restocked. I don't know how many people would have gotten cat toys. I also have my business cards as ornaments that people can take. I don't think I'm going to take candy canes unless we stop on the way there and stop at like Walgreens or something to get more candy canes. It just got so cold. Look at them two. The mother's still keeping them warm. I noticed at night she still covers them. They still lay under her. So she's okay with it. Remember, they were born on October 1st. I wish chickens did cute stuff. I don't think they really do much cute stuff. I guess I should throw some scratch down. They're probably like, where's our scratch? See, they seem to like scratching for food more than having it in a bowl. Trying to keep the birds in view while I'm doing this. She's like, that's the good stuff. Them are the worms. Look at her. She's like, good stuff, good stuff. Probably feeding the mice in here too. I'm trying to, if I see them at a garage sale, I'm trying to get them clickers that I can plug in. There's outlets out here, so I'm gonna try and plug in all the clickers I can get, but I'm not gonna buy them new. Get them from a garage sale. I had a whole bunch for the house. My partner said it was driving him crazy, the little clicking. So I sold them on eBay. Now, I wish I would have just put them out here. It didn't dawn on me. It's like, you know, why don't you put them in one of the outbuildings? But that's what happens. Well, it's the same thing with the sand. I had this bag of sand sitting around. It's kind of heavy to move. So I used it for the litter box when we still had the last cat who was having potty problems. I used it for the litter box outside. And because I wasn't going to use it for anything else. And I wasn't going to spend a lot of money on litter for stray cats. Well, anyways, cat died, threw out the litter in the tree line. And then I realized it's time to repot my succulents. And I got nice little pots, some old planters that they used to, them thin ceramic planters, like they were popular in like the 60s. I have a couple of nice ones that I would like to use, but it's like, oh, well, now the sand. Now I'm going to do it right this time with these succulents, because usually I just use regular old potting soil, which really you're not supposed to use that, you know, as your base. As your total base, at least. I guess you're supposed to put rocks, and then you're supposed to put sand, and then you're supposed to put your potting soil. I think that's how it went. You're supposed to kind of layer it, so it's like got good drainage. And so, my sand's in the tree line. Flash came out. He's investigating. Ugh. He's like, ooh, food. The birds, I had been using sunflower seeds for quite a while. Well, let me back up. We had been buying, in the wintertime, we've been buying the premium bird seed from their local feed mill. And the birds seem to be okay with that. Of course, there's some filler in there. I think the millet is basically filler in there. But the birds seem to like it. We didn't do much in the springtime, summertime, because the birds just did not seem to come around. And the seed would go to seed. It would sprout. And then it would be a heck of a time for me to try and clean them feeders. So I just said, let's just feed them in the winter. Spring comes around, let's stop feeding them, because they don't come around anyways. Well, I got a little feeder for the window to amuse the cat. Cat has a cat perch and sit up in the window, so I got a little feeder, small feeder, to put up in the window. And I thought, you know, I'll just put it there. If they don't eat the seed, then it's no big deal. It won't be hard to clean. It's small, no big deal. So I used sunflower seeds because I was just going to be filling that little feeder. So I wouldn't be wasting a lot of money, because sunflower seeds is more expensive than regular mixed feed. So I put that seed in there. The birds really liked it. The cat is amused because the birds are coming to the window. Worked out well. Well, then we go back, winter comes, and my partner buys this mixed seed again, and the birds just do not seem to like it. Now, maybe this is just some confirmation bias type thing. Maybe I'm just so used to them liking the sunflower seeds so much. I forgot how much it was like, this, their opinion on the other mixed seed, being mediocre. So now I want to get back to, they have really hardly even touched this in this feeder here. But like I said, this is the first season I've used it. They seem to have eaten the sunflower seed out of there. The initial spillover. And then left the rest of the stuff, the corn, the millet, whatever else is in there. So I dumped part of it out, and under the base of I have it on a shepherd's hook. So at the base of the shepherd's hook, I spilled out some, hopefully drawing more birds in that like that type of seed, and maybe that'll draw them to the feeder. But I thought hopefully this will have more sunflower now that it's getting towards the bottom of the bin here. We've been feeding the birds for a while, so it should be back down to where I can get more sunflower seeds. Because he just dumped this other bag on top of the sunflower seeds, which I told him to do. Now here's our two bird bins, I guess you call them. Well, actually we got three. We got the two metal cans, one smaller, and then my regular trash cans. Where's our other one? I think I might have shown it to you, but I don't know where it is now. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Got the layer. That's got the layer mash. Now we tried getting, using different things, using these plastic totes like that, but the raccoons usually got into it. Even if I put other totes on top of it, the raccoons would knock the other totes down and then get into that, just lift the top off. This one was the only thing we tried. Several things. It's got this, even though raccoons have them opposable thumbs, I guess, maybe. They weren't able to get in the back. That was too much for them. They haven't yet got into this. But I have had mice get into it if I don't put the lid on tight. If I leave it like where one side is kind of up, sometimes, every once in a while, I'll get into it. Not usually, but every once in a while. So, that's our bins. This one has the bird seed in it. This one has the wild bird. Well, I should say that has a chicken feed in it, and this one has the wild bird seed. Let's see, this is the mixed seed. Well, it seems like, oh, there, I can mix it up and get more sunflower in there. That'll probably help. Get more birds to come to my feeder. Who knows, maybe I could buy, here's a thought. I could buy a bag of mixed seed and then a bag of sunflower. I'm sorry, but these things, I don't like them. Not for what I use them for. Not for what I need it for. This thing to me works better for what this thing, like if you're carrying it, it's going to spill. So unless you're filling it right over this barrel, whatever you have your feed in. Sorry, chickens. It's going to spill out, so I don't like that. That's 3 or 4 of them things I got rid of. There's too many anyways. I got rid of a couple. I didn't like them anyways. They didn't work for me. So, there we go. Sorry about that. I'm going to get off of here now. You probably just had a view of the barrel there, which was really silly. I appreciate you all watching this stuff. This really has helped me. The battery's dying. Anyways, Henrietta, Molly, and Dolly. Oh, Mila. Thank you for making a comment. And I think it's a great idea about, oh, Mila, this is what I was going to say. Mila had the idea of decorating, for the holidays, decorating her livestock pens, which I thought was a great idea. Really, if I had pens, I think that's a great idea to decorate the pens. And she says she does give her animals holiday treats. So, thank y'all for